strengthening inward investment in hardware and software. Hardware in terms of modern classroom facilities backed up by IT-driven innovation, and software in terms of developing repository and talented lecturers drawn from any part of the world to serve and nurture our building young minds. We are our sister companies, BSP Business Solution Professionals Limited, our accounting firm, which I must mention, won the Mauritius Business Excellence Award 2 years ago, and BSP Associates, our auditing firm, and our network of business partners. We are training our students maximum practical training exposure. They will travel with us through the University of Life as they discover their potential and prepare to join the leaders of tomorrow. BSP School is the only ACCA tuition provider in Mauritius which offers hands-on practical training to full and part-time students. BSP Limited will be awarded Platinum status shortly under Madrid reservation, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, BSP Group is now well equipped to create and capitalize on internal synergies. We have decided to go a step further. An accountant per SME. Just wait and see for the realization of this ambitious project ahead. I take this opportunity here to announce that we're not merely creating accountants in Mauritius, in numbers. And for sure, there will be no jobless accountant in Mauritius. I never met one. Have you? Ladies and gentlemen, rest assured that ACCA is not just a qualification, but it is a profession. SC, HSC holders or graduates become more employable with one or just a few ACCA papers. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are a firm of resolve and clear of mind. I now invite you to lend support to BSP School of Accountancy and Management as we strive to create new opportunities for our younger generation. Let us care about a world that we will not see, but one that we will leave in capable hands of our future leaders. Today, there is only one reliable route to success that we call the Mauritian dream, and that is through education. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me to wish BSP School, the BSP Group, the best for the future with this strategically located campus in Eben. Thank you for your kind attention.
We're here with you today to mark the official launch of BSP's third campus here in Eben. I would like to start by presenting apologies from the ACCA Global President, Mr. Martin Turner. Sham did extend his invitation to Mr. Turner, who is an African and who has had a few challenges to get flights to land him on time in Mauritius. So he is landing this evening, but unfortunately too late to be here. He would have been delighted to be here speaking to you this evening. I would like to congratulate the BSP School of Accountancy and Management for this expansion within just 3 years of starting the school. I recall that the school opened first in Port Louis, just 1 year after in Kilby, and it's quite amazing to see how fast the group has evolved. So for this, congratulations. Sham also mentioned to you that the BSP School of Accountancy and Management has been awarded the prestigious status of Approved Learning Partner Gold level from ACCA, and this actually was granted to BSP just a few months after they opened their campus in Kilby. So this is to show you how fast they have expanded and how truly amazing it is. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the ACCA Approved Learning Partner Program is a very strict program. ACCA doesn't partner with anyone, with anybody, any third party, unless it has the reassurance that this party will ensure some kind of quality. And in terms of the Approved Learning Program, gold status, we go through a very thorough and strict checklist to ensure that our partners to be will ensure that training is provided to world-class standards, that students are looked after, not only in terms of being given the training, but also in terms of being given the counseling and the guidance for their career development. And given Sham's ambition and vision, it is not a surprise that BSP is where it is today, and that we are stood to launch tonight the third campus in Eben. And I would actually like to take this opportunity to pay tribute to Sham, who, yes, started 7 years ago in his garage, and he was the founding partner of BSP. I'd like to congratulate him for what the school has achieved in such a short span of time. And also, I'd like to point out that Sham is an AC member, so this shows what AC members can do. So yes, Sham, you're in the right training field. I would also like to seize this opportunity to talk briefly about why ACCA partners need strategic partners. ACCA's vision to 2020 is to be the #1 provider of professional accountants that the world needs. In order for us to meet this aim, we need to have strong collaborators. Collaborators that function in line with our world standards, collaborators that will promote the cause of not only ACCA, but of the profession in general. We are present in more than 90 countries in the world, and throughout the world we have a very strong network of partners whom we rely on, not only for ACCA training and certification, but also to ensure that they give the support required for career development. As you know, ACCA is not an end to itself, it's a passport for success, but the success is only guaranteed if you have a structure around it. We also extend our collaboration to training institutions to develop new programs. Sham mentioned that this campus will offer something that has never been offered in Mauritius before, so it's a short-term course. In order to, once again, provide innovative approaches to training and development. And I'm sure that the program will be extended to Africa. I would also like to mention, ladies and gentlemen, that ACCA is committed to supporting the economic development of any country in which it is present. And in this sense, we not only work with tuition providers, we work with government agencies, with national stakeholders, with the private sector, to ensure that there are openings available for our members. Therefore, partnerships are crucial to ACCA, and I once again thank the BSP School for its partnership. I would like to express my appreciation to the staff of the BSP School, especially to the Director of Studies, Nandini Mathura, and her team. Nandini is not here this evening, but please do pass on my thanks to her. To the Director HR and Communications, Sivan Silohi, for his swift collaboration and support. I'd like to end by saying rest assured, Sham, of the entire team's collaboration and support towards BSP. I look forward to strengthening our collaboration. Once again, congratulations and thank you for listening.
Before I start, I want to share with you that I felt a little bit nervous coming to a training center. I was worried that it would remind me of my days as a trainee in London, where we spent endless hours working on accounting problems and trying to pass exams. So I was a little bit worried that I would have a number of not so good souvenirs come flooding back to me. But I don't see any tables, I don't see any chairs. I understand it's going to be done on the 7th floor. So we'll see about that in a minute. I obviously feel honored to have been invited here tonight to participate in this opening of the BSP's third campus. Now, if you're wondering whether I'm here because PwC is BSP's largest client, it's not actually the case. But those of you who know Sham, he's working very hard. He's canvassing very hard to get us to send more students here. Now, Sham, I hope that in the coming weeks you will have convinced my training partner that we must send more people to BSP. No, seriously, I'm here, I believe, because recently Sham and I were working on a common assignment. And we had a number of passionate discussions about technical issues. And I think after having seen a lot of energy, a lot of passion in our discussions, I think Sham said, well, I'm going to call Andre to invite my guests. I want tonight to talk about two elements. This event, in my view, brings two issues which are in fact key to our progress as a nation. But don't worry, I won't talk about accounting and I won't talk about finance. I would like tonight to talk to you about education and about entrepreneurship. Two words with very big E's. Let's start with entrepreneurship. Sham Mathura, CEO of BSP School and largest shareholder of the company, has had an extraordinary career to date. And when you talk to him, you realize that he has plenty of projects in the pipeline. You just do not stop people like him. From modest beginnings, we've heard references to his garage, but he likes to say, I started in a garage. So from modest beginnings in his garage, and having left the secure employment that he had at KRMG, Sham started his businesses around a professional services firm and professional training to grow into what the BSP group is today. You've heard what BSP represents. It's BSP Associates, the auditing arm, BSP School of Accountancy and Management, and BSP Limited offering accounting services. I think he's a real example to all of us, especially the young standing here tonight. I think he's a real example. I myself consider myself a liberal. And I believe that entrepreneurs, whatever they are involved in, whatever the activity is, actually deserve our greatest respect and support. Entrepreneurs, by their nature, they are absolutely passionate about what they do. They're actually obsessed by what they do. They always believe that they have the right product, that they have the winning formula. And that passion is actually important to make them entrepreneurs. But as entrepreneurs, they're also brought to take huge risks. They believe so strongly in what they want to do that they're actually brought to taking on a lot of risks. And a lot of entrepreneurs fail in their endeavors. And as we all know, unfortunately, whenever there's a financial failure, there's a lot of negativity with corporate failures. So entrepreneurs are very much exposed to these kind of risks, but they keep going. So they invest untold hours into their activity, into their project. They're always running behind providers of capital, because that's also another feature of entrepreneurs. They're usually undercapitalized. I'm not making any suggestion about BSP, don't get me wrong. So they're always running after providers of capital, and very often also fighting off competition from better established competitors. And when one finds success, as I believe BSP has, when one finds success in spite of all these challenges, in spite of all these obstacles, well, it is truly remarkable, and I think we should recognize this.